Hey guys, it's me Arlene, Delicious Delights. Welcome to my channel. So today I want to do a video on my impressions of Le Monde Gourmande Urban Outfitters Le Jet Set. So I picked this up recently at my local Winners. It was only $19.99 and there are 7 different perfumes in this little discovery set. I think it's a great deal for $19.99, and it's a discovery fragrance spray set, Le Monde Gourmande, 7 times 7 ml. So it's a nice amount to be able to test them out and, you know, choose your favorites. So maybe you can tell just from looking at these the amounts left in them, you can probably guess which are my favorites. But I have worn all of these at least a few times. I'll give you guys my quick thoughts on each of them, and then at the end of the video I'll let you know which were my faves and which were my least faves. Before I begin, I'll just say that my experience with the perfumes in this set is that in general they don't really last very long. Maybe 30 minutes to an hour, maybe an hour and a half tops for these fragrances. So if you're looking for fragrances that perform well and last very long, these probably won't be ones that will last. Again, you know, it all depends on chemistry and stuff like that, but with my experience with these scents, they're very fleeting. I did not mind that though, because you can just reapply them, of course, and then they're very inexpensive perfumes. So that's a nice thing as well. Just a nice little pick-me-up kind of spray to wear and keep in your bag. And yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know that first off. The first one here is called Macaron Rose. I ran out of test strips, so I'm just using these little post-it notes. I definitely smell the rose. It is definitely the most prominent thing. It is a little bit sharp. It feels quite synthetic, but there's also this kind of deep richness about it that makes it feel a little bit heavy. I would say out of all of these ones, this is probably the heaviest or thickest feeling perfume. But with this one, it's basically just a sweet, basic rose scent that isn't horrible. It's an EDP, but it has like a scratchy feeling that didn't really work well on my skin personally, but not a bad scent, but not my favorite. So that's a Macaron Rose. I guess macaron is referring to the dessert, you know, those little round cookie things. I don't really smell anything gourmandy in here though. Just a sweet, thick rose scent that has a bit of a scratchy feeling to it. So that's a Macaron Rose. Now let's move on to the next one. It's called Miel Bebe. Miel is French for honey. And this one actually, I heard, is comparable to Viva La Juicy by Juicy Couture. This is a nice scent. It's very sweet. It smells like honey, but it doesn't give me that thick texture of honey. It's mostly the smell of honey, and there's also this fresh kind of fizziness to it, and like a fruity flavored honey scent. Very sweet. It does kind of remind me of Viva La Juicy. I don't have that here to compare it to. Maybe later down the line I will do separate reviews on these if you guys are interested, with the scent that people say it's similar to. But yeah, this is a really nice, sweet, fruity, gourmandy honey scent. A little bit of woodiness in there as well, but mostly almost a fizzy, fresh, fun, flirty kind of scent. And very wearable. So that's Miel Bebe or Baby. Lovely, lovely scent. The next one here is called Citron Glace. So citron, I guess, is lemon. I don't know. I took French when I was in school when I was a kid, but I don't remember anything at all. But let's guess. Citron, lemon, glacé, maybe that's like glaze or ice. And some people have compared this one to Light Blue by Dolce & Gabbana. Not really. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue is one of my favorites. My favorite go-to citrus summer scents. I do get a lemony kind of feeling in here, yes. It's like a lemon, sugar, lemonade kind of perfume. It's not sparkling like the Dolce & Gabbana is, but I do get a straight up lemon scent. It's not the kind of lemon that I'm thinking that if you cut into it, you know, you get all those nice juices and that really tart citrus. It's not very tart. I'm getting a lemon scented, maybe candy or lemon flavored candy with some sugar in there, of course. And it's not bad. It doesn't really remind me of Light Blue though. Not bad, but not great. It's just okay to me. A Citron Glace, yeah, not my favorite one as well. The next one here is called Thé Matcha, and I was looking forward to this one because I really enjoy matcha scents very much. My favorite matcha scent is probably Matcha Meditation from Replica Maison Margiela. Most realistic matcha scent. I also like Tea Escape from the same house, although I'm not sure if matcha is in the notes. Anyways, Thé Matcha, I have heard that this is kind of comparable to Green Tea by Elizabeth Arden. Okay, so with this one, it's basically green tea with some citrus. And there's not much more going on than that. I don't really get that matcha scent at all. Although matcha is green tea technically, matcha has like that nice powdery taste or flavor to it. And in this one, I'm not getting that powderiness that I smell from real matcha powder. It just smells like a fresh, bright, citrusy green tea. So green tea with some lemon, for example, and like spritzing, or like taking a lemon wedge and squeezing the juice into a cold glass of green tea. Pleasant scent, easy to wear, quite nice. Thé Matcha, but yeah, if you're looking for actual matcha as the main note, it's probably, well, on my skin, it didn't smell like matcha green tea. They could have just called it like green tea and just leave it at that. Okay, so the next one here is called Sel Ocean. And you can see how much I've used of this one. So aquatic perfumes aren't really something that I own a lot of in my collection. But I really like aquatic scents. Yeah, I really enjoyed this one. So this smells like salty, like a cream, a whipped cream and salt water. You get that oceany feel for sure because it is fresh and it's kind of watery. But there's also something that I smell in here that makes me think of whipped cream or a meringue. And then like sprinkling some salt on top of the meringue, the sweet meringue or the cream. So just imagine yourself at the beach and you're eating some meringues with sugar on top or some whipped cream. So you also get that salty seawater ocean feel as well. Yeah, this is really nice. It doesn't last very long, but as a quick pick-me-up, happy, aquatic, sweet gourmand scent, this is definitely one to check out. Sel Ocean. Lovely aquatic scent. Gourmande Aquatic. All right, we have 2 more to go here. We have Fruit du Dragon, and you can see that I've also used quite a bit of this. So dragon fruit. I've actually tasted dragon fruit, the real thing, some years ago, and I was expecting it to be very sweet and delicious because of the vibrant color of it. There's like that pink outer skin, and then you have those green things sticking out. You'd think that it would be very sweet. Maybe the one that I have is just wasn't ripe yet. I don't know. But when I tasted it, it tasted pretty bland. It kind of tasted like the texture of kiwi, but it wasn't very sweet at all. And it has like those black seeds in them. But this scent, I really, really like this scent a lot. So this one, to me, smells like a tropical fruit drink. And I'm thinking of red Kool-Aid, or you know those sugar crystals you'd put into water and then you get this red juice? That's what this kind of smells like. So you've taken some tropical fruit punch and then you poured it all over yourself, and then it dried and you still have that smell, that sugary smell of a fruit juice. I really like it. I really love fruity scents, and this is really, really pleasant if you love fruity scents. Doesn't really smell or have that taste or smell of dragon fruit in my opinion, but I've only had it one time, and that time I was let down by it. But yeah, this is a gorgeous, fruity, tart, juicy, tropical fruit, tropical punch kind of scent. Very literal and very, very delicious. And last but not least, we have Lait de Coco, and you can see here the juice is completely white, and it does kind of remind me of the new Dior J'adore Parfum d'Eau. And when you put it on skin, you get that white film, kind of. It's not really showing there. It's not as white as the J'adore. But anyways, yeah, coconut milk, Lait de Coco, and yeah, it does remind me of coconut milk. So it's a sweet vanilla coconut milk, very straightforward. You get that creamy, milky texture in here too. Quite a nice scent. I can see layering with this one if you want to just add a little bit of coconut scent to any perfume. Yeah, I think it's an easy one to wear for sure. Not overly sweet. It doesn't remind me of sunscreen at all, but just a nice and simple coconut milk perfume that doesn't last very long, but pleasant and great for year-round, I think. So that's Lait de Coco. So those were my thoughts on all of these 7 perfumes. My favorites, I'll first say my least favorite. My least favorite is the Macaron Rose, because it does have like this scratchy rose scent in it that didn't really work well for me at all. I mean, it's not a terrible scent, but it just wasn't my thing at all. My second least fave, probably the Citron Glace. Also not a terrible scent, but when it comes to lemon scents, I like it to be nice and fresh and fizzy and bright and vibrant. And this one kind of fell a little bit flat for me. Just not my favorite, but I guess I would wear it and just finish off this little decant of it. And then my favorites of this collection, I think it's pretty obvious. This is my favorite here, the Fruit du Dragon, because it smells like tropical punch, and I do want to smell like that. And then my second favorite is the Sel Ocean, which is a nice, creamy, lactonic, salty ocean whipped cream meringue kind of perfume. Yeah, so those were my thoughts on this collection. If you've tried any of these, which ones are your favorites, which are your least favorite? There's so many other ones in this collection that I have not tried. I am very curious about the banana one, and there's one that's like bubble gum, and there's one that is cherry. Yeah, such a big collection. Which is your favorite? Which would you recommend? Hopefully I can get my nose on those as well. But thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.